Hello everyone, my name is Safia Dulestari, STB 4382. I'm from Correctional Polytechnic. For this video, I'm going to tell you a story. So, there's a story called La Città di Smeraldo. That takes place in a small town in Italy in the 1500s until 1600s. The story is about a man hid in solitude at the old castle alone and wore a mask because he was very ugly. Probably because of all the hatred and jealousy he received. As he lived, he didn't open his heart to anyone. When anyone tried to approach him, he would hide away in anger and distrust. He shut himself from the world, both his body and his heart. His only joy was to grow flower in his garden. It made him happy and peaceful. One day, a girl appeared in front of him near the vicinity of his castle. She was in ragged clothes. As he watched, the girl picked up the heels of the garden fence, climbed over it, and stole some flowers. The man was mad as a hornet at first. He was mad at her for stealing his precious flowers. He spent his whole night guarding the flowers. But in his brief moment of sleep, the girl picked up some flowers and ran away. Several nights continued to pass like that until the man pretended to be asleep and watched the girl go. He was curious. Without realizing it, the man waited for the girl and followed her one night. He disguised himself with a cloak and followed her. After following her to a village, he realized why she stole flowers in his garden every night. He found out that the girl sells these flowers because she is very poor and has no other way to provide a living for herself. He felt very bad for her. The man wanted to help the girl. He wanted to teach every method of growing flowers he knew. The man started growing many flowers for her and made sure they were of the best quality and beautiful. He was slowly falling in love with her. He wanted to show up in front of her, tell her his feeling, but he knew he couldn't show up in front of her. She would be scared of him because he was ugly. She would not love his ugly appearance, so he never got the courage to confront her. At the end, the only thing he could do was to grow and take care of the flowers so that she would keep coming to his garden. With time, he decided to himself that he would grow the most expensive flower for her to sell it. The flower called Smeraldo. That was the only way he would unveil his sincerity to her. He locked himself in the castle. After many attempts, he succeeded in making the flower. Smeraldo was very beautiful. It was something that never existed in the world. Afterward, he filled his garden with Smeraldo and waited till nightfall for the girl to return. He waited and waited for the girl to come back to garden to steal the flower. But the girl didn't return. She was nowhere to be seen. No matter how much he waited, the girl wouldn't return to his garden. It made him anxious. He later visited the village he followed her to. Unfortunately, he found out that girl had died. So, it's the end of the story. Thank you very much for watching and see you guys on my next video. Bye.